Hey guys, I haven't posted a video in like a hell of a long time. I am so bad at keeping up with it. And my friend was like living with me for like a month, and so I just like haven't done anything since she's been here. But she went back to Texas this morning. Okay. So I think the last video I did was like in June or something, or like the very beginning of July. Since then, I've gone to a lot of concerts. I think the Griswolds was the next one I need to talk about. Okay, so first of all, the Griswolds are like the love of my life. Okay, I've always loved them and like their music and stuff. Like their music is very different from what I would normally listen to. But like, I don't know, I love them, and like I love them like as people and as musicians. Like, so if that makes sense, I don't know. I just like love everything about them. And my friend Trinity, who lives in Seattle, she came and stayed with me for a few days, and we went to the concert together, and we waited in line for a really long time, and it was really hot, but whatever, it happens. And a few hours before we went into the venue, Chris came out, and he said hi to everybody, and he was really sweet. And okay, it was really annoying. The people in front of us in line were like going crazy. Like, I get like being excited and stuff, but there's such like a small band. I feel like it's not necessary. Like, I mean, hey, you do you, but like if you're at like a hella small venue, okay, One Direction isn't playing, like find your chill. Like, but I mean, whatever. That was really like judgmental of me. I apologize. But yeah. And so me and Trin, we just kind of like laid back a little bit and just kind of waited for him to go back to us. And then we got pictures with him, and he was just super sweet. And I met him after the show too, and I got his pic. He gave me a pic. Because like we stayed in the venue after the show, and he came out, and I was like, can I have a pic? And he was like, sure. And so yeah, and what else? I mean, like the concert was like incredible. Like it was, they put on such a good show. Like when I saw them in March with Walk the Moon, I wasn't like that big of a fan of them. Like I had listened to like a couple of their songs, and so I guess I wasn't super into their performance, and like I wish I had been though, because like being into it makes it so much better. It was so amazing, and like they're just really awesome. And they signed my guitar, which my dad was really mad about, but like the next morning my dad like saw my guitar, and he like just like shook his head, and he was really upset about it, but like whatever. I don't care. And I got all of them to sign it except for Danny. He had somewhere to be, and so nobody really like said hi to him or anything. And I got a super cute Polaroid with Tim. Oh my god, I'm like in love with it. It's been like a month, and I still am emo over this Polaroid. Okay, here's Chris's pic, and I mean it's just like a normal pic, but like I haven't, like I want to use it because like why not? Like it's a pic. I mean my pics always get lost though, and so like I don't want it to end up with all the other ones, so I'm just keeping it in my little like letter and Polaroid and concert ticket box. And then this is the Polaroid that me and Tim took, And oh my god, it's so cute. I don't know if that was focus. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I had like a pose and plan for when I met him, and then like some girl who met him before me like did the same pose that I was thinking, and I was like, shit. Like I had to think of a different pose, and so I just like went up to him and I was like, will you propose to me? And he like laughed and he was like, sure. And I was like, nice. And yeah, and then like okay, when I had my guitar, I was like waiting outside of the venue by the buses, and I had my guitar with me, and like I like Tim came up and I was like, will you sign my guitar? And he was like, sure, and just like signed it. And then Chris came up and I was like, will you sign this? And he had remembered giving me his pick, and he was like, oh, I'm so glad I gave you that pick. And like and he saw my guitar and he was like, holy shit, like, are you sure you want me to sign this? Like, it's beautiful. And I was like, just go for it. Like, but yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I really miss them. But I'm seeing them again in October, so yay. Okay, and then after the Griswolds, it was One Direction. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm so sad. Okay, yeah, I have no words for One Direction. It's just like, you can imagine I'm still emo. It's been like 4 weeks. And then, I'm just not even gonna talk about it. And then a few days after One Direction, I was supposed to have the Young Rising Suns concert, and they canceled it for like personal reasons. I'm guessing it was because of Steve's dad, but I'm not gonna like get into that. But yeah, I mean, it's understandable. I just hope that they come back soon, because I haven't seen them since November and I miss them. And I hope they're all doing good though, and I hope that everything is okay. And then Five Sauce, oh my god, I was in the GA pit, and I was front row. Oh my god. And I was on Michael's side, I was on Callum's side, but like, that's okay. I mean, I actually had a better view of Michael on Callum's side than I did of Callum, if that makes sense. Because I was in like the catwalk part, not like front row at the stage. But either way, it was so good. Like, they were literally, oh, and then I had sound check. I forgot I had sound check. And Michael was like literally 5 feet away from me. Like, I don't know. Okay. And then I didn't see Halsey and Imagine Dragons on the 31st, but that's okay. I mean, I have like zero money anyway, so like, whatever, and I've already seen them once. So, Warped was 5 days ago. I still have the wristband on. Oh my god. It was my first time going to Warped, and I'm like, I feel like it didn't happen. It was like unreal, and like, I have nothing to say. I met Chris Drew from Never Shout Never, and my middle school heart, honestly, I was like, I saw him and I was like, what? Like, I felt like, I don't know, it was so weird. It was just like a flashback to middle school, and like, I was so happy, and like, it wasn't like a, like, I don't know, it wasn't like we actually got to talk to him or anything. It was more of like, say hi, take a picture, and then say bye, and like we didn't even get to take the picture, so I still have to wait to get my picture because it'll be up on the website next week. But it was still like, he was shirtless, and I put my arm around him, and he was wearing his little sailor hat, and okay, the pose he did in our picture, I'm so emo. I actually want to die. He did his little like thing, and I was like, I don't even know, like he didn't like count down or anything when he took the picture, so for all I know I could be like in the middle of getting into my pose in the picture, but still, like, it was so great. And then a second row for Pierce the Veil. 7 months later, and I finally saw them again, and I have yet to meet Vic. Like, obviously, okay, that was probably sounded like really fake fanish to some people. Like, obviously I care about the rest of the band, okay? I'm not that person. I love them with all my heart, and I have since middle school. But Vic is like my heart and soul. Like, he's the reason I live. And yeah. So they put on like such a good show, and like it was super short set, obviously, but like I felt like it didn't even happen, which I don't know, like I know it did, but at the same time it was over so fast. Yeah. I'm just like reminiscing about it. Oh, and I met Patty from As It Is, who I'm seeing in November for the AP tour, and I never listened to As It Is before, but like, okay, the friends that I went with, they were like determined to get front row for Riff Raff, and I was like, okay, like I'm leaving, I'm out, I'm not gonna watch Riff Raff, and so I went and watched As It Is set, and they were really good, like they were really, really good, and now I'm super pumped to see them in November. Like, they were really good, and then I met Patty as I was leaving, and he's so cute. Like, I was really shocked by how high-pitched his voice is. He's so adorable. I was like, oh, he was just so cute, and I love it. Okay, yeah, and then we also met, okay, this is a really cool band. Literally, I haven't stopped listening to them since Warped, and they're New Beat Fund, and I've never heard of them, but I heard them playing at Warped, and I decided to stop and watch their set, and then we met them afterwards, and we just like talked to them and stuff, and they're so, I'm like in love with them. Yeah, I'm definitely like in love with them. Like, their music and everything about them. Listen to Celibate Celebrity because it's so good. It's so good. Okay. My next concert is 4 Years Strong with Speak Love, You Speak Love. I'm excited to see Ryan again, and I love his music, and yeah. And so that's in like 31 days, I think. I don't know how I can keep track of all these. Then September, October. Oh boy. October, I have the Griswolds. Bad Sons with The Neighborhood. All Time While I'm Sleeping with Sirens with Neck Deep now. Also, and I might be going to Knuckle Puck. So many concerts. I need to get a job. So that's October. Yeah. And then November, I have the AP tour with Mayday Parade, Real Friends, This Wildlife, and As It Is, which I am really so excited for. I got VIP, so there's like a meet and greet and stuff. And then after the AP tour, it was the front bottoms. Okay, I literally have 3 concerts within 6 days in November. After the front bottoms is Halsey. Oh man, this year is so good. And then December I have the 1975. So yeah, I guess that's just my update. My eyebrows are so uneven. I'm such a mess. Oh my god. There we go, I have lots of stuff. Okay. This is just a new Beat Fun sticker that they gave us. And then they did little postcards, like they signed it, and then they wrote little notes on the back, a little booklet with like some pretty cool band members in it, talking about like vegetarianism and stuff. Kellen's on the front, Ollie's on the back, love everything. And this is just like the map and the schedule that I'm keeping from Warped. And then I bought a Black Cat album because I had to buy this to meet Chris. I mean, I would have bought it anyways, but like, okay, and then this is my 5 sauce sound check badge. I'm emo about everything, and this is my wristband. It's been a good month and a half. Yeah. That's all I have to say. I'm super emo about everything, talking about all of this. I'm actually gonna try and keep up with it now and like promote this channel because like I'm slacking. But yeah, so it's gonna happen, and I promise. And it's not that you guys really care, but like it's gonna be a thing.